Oh my goodness, hello, hello, hello. Welcome. We are back to this crazy challenge I thought up using the template of my childhood home and limiting myself to whatever packs the wheel comes up with and whatever colors whoever is in the chat comes up with to decorate. So real quick, you can see we did the living room in oranges. The dining room was in shades of blue. The kitchen was very, very pink. The office was in shades of green. Unfortunately, the kitchen also didn't have an oven, but that was because the pack we picked just did not have an oven to it. The bathroom and the hallways were in shades of yellow, and our very gothic looking bedroom ended up in purples. They were sort of a muted purple for most of it, because purple is a color that The Sims just does not like. Also, I hope you guys are doing okay. I am one tired and sore Christine this week. We had... I would like to call it a surprise. Yes, your bedroom, Mika. A surprise snowstorm, but it was not a surprise. It was actually predicted. I just didn't want to believe it. And I think at this point we've gotten about 1.5 feet of snow, and it's still falling. It's just falling much slower, which is good. So yeah. I guess since you are the person who is here, Mika, you get to pick, do we do the basement or do we do the upstairs? It is your choice. But yeah, we've had so much snow and I've done so much shoveling. I'm gonna try not to whine about all the shoveling I did. Basement? All right. Also, I redid the spinners so that we now have all of the packs back on the board, which is kind of good. And in my original home that I grew up in, this was the laundry room over here. And then this was a little pantry. You have a 1/2 inch projected. That's enough to mess up Ohio traffic for sure. This was like an entertaining area, and there was a bar right here, but my parents didn't drink, so the bar never had anything happen. This area had our extra refrigerator, a freezer, and the ironing board, question mark, something like that. And then this was my dad's workshop. And this was a room that in my entire life I never went into. So, so we're going to count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 areas. That way we can use more than just one pack. Because if we just use one pack, that's boring. So I guess, and yeah, I put lights all over here just so that we can actually see what I'm doing. But yes, to that end, I guess I need to actually pull up the big spinny wheels. I think we're going to do what in my basement was the laundry room. We'll see what it ends up being in this. Also, before we do anything else, because I don't think most of the packs have archways, we're going to go ahead and put an archway in here. We'll do all doors. Or you know what? No. We're just going to use whatever doors we have when we get the spinning wheel pulled up. After all, that makes it more fun. Question mark. Exclamation point. All of those things. So I need to go and do that. And then I need to do that. Nope, wrong thing. Because I am just that good. There we go. We have our spinning wheels. Yay, spinning wheels. We're going to start with our expansion pack, and I am pulling out a piece of paper so I can write this down, because as we established last week, My memory is shockingly bad from moment to moment, especially when I spent the last 2 days shoveling snow. So, here we go. For our top right corner room, our first pack is growing together. Okay. Yay, we'll take that off the list. Our next pack is... Please tell me I transitioned so you guys can actually see that. That's gonna be a really good question. Did I? No, I didn't. Alright, well our next pack is vampires. Sorry about that. I'm a professional. Vampires. Take that off the list. Move on to our stuff packs, kits, whatever these things are. And spin the wheel. Pack number 3, hey Looney, is movie hangout. We've got a growing movie vampire hangout. And our final kit that we will be pulling from is... kitchen clutter. Of course it is. Alright. Vampire movies with kitchen clutter that is growing. Sure, that's exactly how this is gonna work. Okay, back to it. No Twilight? Alright, well... I mean, it's gonna be whatever it ends up being, I guess. Alright, looks like there are 3 people in the chat, so somebody toss me out a color for this top right room, which in my childhood home was actually the laundry room and pantry. And I am going to, while that is going on, actually check off all of our kits. Alright, so we've got growing together. And then vampires. Movie hangout. And kitchen clutter. Alright, that is all of our choices. We just need a color now. And I guess maybe if you guys want to toss me a theme for this room, because with the choices we have, I'm not sure that it's going to end up being a laundry room, and we ended up putting the laundry upstairs anyway. Let's go with red? Alright, we can do red. I mean, why not red? Oh, that is very cool. A game room? Or maybe a movie theater room. We'll see what kind of games we can find in here. Alright, well I did say we need an archway, and we do actually have an archway. So that is cool. Game room or game room? Well, this is Mika we're talking about. It could be a game room. I love how all of these doors are utterly ridiculous. And they all have windows. We have no interior doors at all. Alright, well, fine. Into the closet slash pantry goes a very weird red front door. Alright. So, wall patterns. We've got some good wallpapers and things. We've got wallpapers. Oh, we could make this look like a little itty bitty movie theater. A red room. Red room. Red rum. Ooh, that's a pretty paneling. Oh, that's very red siding. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we could go and make it look like a movie theater by like paneling it like that. And then we could do this closet in kind of this red brick. Red room, 5 shades. Okay, I did not eat that. Hello, Eklund. Yes, I know it's snowing and cold, and thank you so much for the super chat. It's gross outside. Do you guys want to see how gross it is outside? I can show you how gross it is outside. Hang on. Let me do a little thing really quick. Because it is so gross, and I actually have the outside light on so that you can actually see it. Hold on. Make this bigger. Make this bigger. I think you'll be able to see it. All right, let me transition here. That is what it is outside right now, and I have shoveled that deck about a bazillion times, and I'll probably have to shovel it again before I go to bed. And the snowflakes are getting bigger, and I find that very, 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 very rude. I don't like it. I'm just saying, I don't like it. It's not Voodoo Mama Juju. You're the one that started it. You sent snow in the picture. And you know what that means? That means I have to show you guys the snow. No matter how much we don't like it. Trust me, I don't like it. Okay, put my face back there. I promise that's the last time I traumatize you with snow. It's highly uncomfortable. Okay, so we have a nice red wallpaper. Do we have red flooring? We do. I didn't trick you. You put all that snow there. I'm all nicely bundled up and warm. Oh my gosh. Okay, so guys, do you want to hear the biggest tragedy of this entire week? Our power has been flickering off and on and off and on and off and on because of all this stupid white stuff outside. And I think that is what finally made my electric blanket give up. Because I went to preheat my bed last night, and I kept pushing the stupid little thing on my electric blanket, and it kept not coming on, so I was like, well, okay, maybe there's something wrong with that plug. So I moved the plug. No, my electric blanket's just dead. I was very, very sad. I decided that that was an utter and complete tragedy. Oh, your right leg is warm? Well, you know, a cat is the ultimate lap warmer. Do we want carpeting in our movie/game room, or do we want a wood floor? Or tile? Ooh, pretty tile. We can put some tile into this brick closet. Obviously, this is the 7 Minutes in Heaven closet. Oh, I like that. It's creepy. What else do we have? I do kind of like the carpeting. I think I like the carpeting better than the wood. What else do we have? No masonry, no linoleum, no metal, no outdoor, no miscellaneous. Okay, so our choices are wood, carpet, or we could tile the whole thing. Go back to the carpet? I do like some of that carpet. The bow chicka wow wow. Oh, you like the second carpet. That is really pretty. I think I want to, there we go. Let's turn that way. Eklund's favorite closet is the Bow Chicka Wow Wow closet. Alright, let's get the basics down here. Let's get some... Well, we're not going to put a bed in here, because that would take up the whole room. Do I have a swing for the closet? I don't think I have a swing, but you know what I do think is in growing together? Oh, wait. If I take the red tag off... Yeah, it does have classic theater vibes. If I take the red tag off for a second... No, that's not it. It was high school years. You like... Okay, we'll go back and check the third carpet then. That does match better. I mean, the other one had the really big pops of gold. Oh my gosh, it's been 95, Deanne. That is definitely the other extreme. Currently in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, it is 20 degrees. You know what, Mika? I think Movie Hangout does have a popcorn machine. But more importantly, it also has, I think that would be in entertainment? No, electronics. Oh, I have to take the red tag off briefly because they don't have a red one. We can put up this giant movie screen. I mean, there's no room for anything else, but we've got this giant movie theater screen. Good point, Looney. So yeah, we are giving whoever lives in this house a giant home theater. And I'm going to move it just a little bit so it's centered better. There we go. I mean... I kind of like it. Unfortunately, no, we don't seem to have a swing for the closet. But we can also find... Let's put the red tag back on. There we go. Alright, we've got some little seats. It could be a man cave. But, I mean, game room, man cave... 10 minutes in heaven. Oh, you know what? To that end... No, that would be Parenthood. I was going to say we could put the closet that came in, I think, Parenthood in. And then people could go have Woohoo in it. But no, that's not one of the packs we have. Okay. Do we want, like, a love seat? We could do... wicker, or we could do vampire-y looking. Or we could do these big red settees, a little sofa, or a regular couch. Dibs on the cave? I mean, I'm liking it. I'm also kind of thinking if we do this crazy love seat, it goes with the carpeting really well. Let me see what else we have here. Or we could just do the living chairs, but I don't know. We could pretend that that chair is like actual home theater seating. Oh, Looney likes the first couch. I think the first couch was... If you're talking about in order that they are there, this one with the chintz on it. Let me pull these all out. I love the delay on chat. Let me know if this is the wrong one. You like the chair thing? The chair thing is kind of neat. We could actually do the first one I put down. Oh, that one. that's kind of cute. Or we could do the chairs. That way each person has their private theater experience. We could do both, because we could do like a chair there, and we could do a chair kind of like that, and then we could do the little wicker seat in between. Kind of like that. Oh, the couch. Okay. Oh my gosh, we could party. Yeah, the delay is always killing me. I kind of like that. Okay. You know what would be kind of cute? We could put a little sheep in here. It has horns, therefore it's a horny little sheep. Alright, not the love seat, the couch. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get that out, and I'm going to go back to actual sofas. I don't remember which one the first one... I mean, it does work, but I am curious. Was it this one that you were going for, Looney? The kind of divan-looking thing? Which also would work? Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Because this would also work. We could just kind of put it like that. Alright, see, and it actually goes with that set. So, that's kind of awesome. Let me know if you want me to take the sheep out of here. I just thought it was funny. Because I have silliness issues. Alright, we're going to need a table or something for our popcorn maker. Don't tell me no results found. What about displays? We need to put our popcorn maker on something. Coffee table? Oh, we can put the popcorn maker on a coffee table. Oh, and it's mirrored, which goes with the whole bow chicka bow wow. Now, if I could mirror the ceiling, that would be even funnier. Alright. Maybe counters? Nope, no cabinets. Oh, I do have to put some of the kitchen clutter in here, so... Otherwise, what's the point of having it? Oh, that's kind of cool. This is not red. You can't fool me. Did I take the red tag off? Or did it take the... No? Alright, The Sims is tagging this as red. That looks pink to me. The Sims colors are striking again. Do I have... I could go with black, though. We're gonna pop that into this corner. And then we're going to move this a little bit closer, kind of like that. Put that right there. Because we got to put the popcorn on something. And we could do a crazy little, like, wall display. Lightish red. I mean, okay, maybe it's lightish red, but still, it's a little bit silly. Alright, and to represent the kitchen clutter, we will put that right there. Now, activities and skills. No activities. I could put a bar in here, but there is no room. Oh my god. We could put a cannon in the closet. That's an activity, right? Bike, no, bike. Life events. For vampires, we have to have an urn, even if it does block the view of the TV. Nothing in miscellaneous. Decorations. Oh, I like this plant. We can put it right in this corner. Right about there. Because we always keep our plants in the corner. Nah, not that though. Oh, movie theater posters. Moonlight Massacre. I like that. And you know what? Let's see what other movie theater posters we have here. None. Gotta put something on this wall over here. Maybe... it doesn't fit, but I do kind of like putting a gargoyle on the wall. We could put a little crazy tapestry if I size it down. Yeah, kind of like that. And then back here on this wall, we could do some vampire portraits. I like that. That front door looks so ridiculous in there. Sometimes ridiculous is good. We could put the gargoyle on the wall in here. Just because silliness. Except then we wouldn't see him even when the wall was down, so... Fine. We gotta find some more stuff to go in this closet. Oh, mirror. I do like that mirror. We'll put that right there. What about... We don't need window coverings. Oh. Eklund, just for you, we're going to put the Captain Gnome on the table. Look at him. He's got a wheel and... Huh. Looks like he only has one eye open. Alright, do we have anything on the ceiling? No, I don't like that. What about rugs? I don't think we actually need a rug in here. Ivy, no good wall decorations. Clutter? Nothing amazing. Miscellaneous. A bunch of city stuff. Nah. Oh, wait a minute. We could put the Necromonicon in the closet as well. This is just where we store all of the fun things that we keep. Sure, we're going with that. Alright, do we have any pets? No pet stuff. Kid stuff. Not a whole heck of a lot. I mean, we could put... Oh, we could put a sleeping bag in the closet. We're just gonna kind of jam it in there. There we go. That's almost like having a bed in the closet. And an ancient bassinet. To remind people why they aren't supposed to be, you know... Why they aren't supposed to be using the sleeping bag for anything other than sleeping. Alright. Got nothing there. What else do we have here? Lighting! This is very important. So let's take out the lights that are in here. I'm thinking probably wall sconces or something. But let's take a look at what we've got. We could put it... Oh, I love this lamp. A couple little lamps in here. For the mood lighting, you know. Alright, wall lights. I don't like that wall light at all, but it does fit with the whole movie theater vibe. If I could just find a place to put it. I'm gonna put one right there. And pop the wall up and put one right there, and then probably one in the closet. Alright, do we have any ceiling lights that we need? I don't think we really need a candelabra in here. I kind of like the... I like the vibes of this. I wish that my laundry room growing up had actually been a home theater. What else? Electronics. Nothing, nothing, nothing. A kitchen timer. We time our movies. Appliances. Oh, we have a refrigerator. Nope, there's our popcorn maker, though. That is the vital thing to go down here with the home theater. And I am putting it on this table, even if it doesn't want to go there. Ah. Hold on. It has to be placed on specific things? Oh, that's just bull crap. Can I put it on the coffee table? It has to have a counter. Alright, we're sacrificing one lamb so we can actually have our stupid thing. We're just gonna have to take the red tag off so that we can have a counter. Just one. We'll go black and white and we'll put it right there. And then we're gonna lift this picture up a little bit. And now we can put the red tag back on and go back to our kitchen appliances. And that should, there we go. Popcorn. We have to have popcorn. If it were a smaller fridge, I would go for it, but this is a huge refrigerator. And I don't know where I would put it. Unless we take everything out of the closet. Which, theoretically, we could take everything out of the closet and just put a refrigerator in it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Instead of jamming all the junk in? Although, if I do that, I definitely still want to put the Necromonicon. I don't know why that word is so hard to say. In the corner, at least. Is that clipping through the wall a little bit? Let's move it so it's not clipping through the wall so bad. There we go. Okay, here's an idea. Let me take this down really quick. We get rid of the bassinet, and we get rid of the cannon, and we just put the refrigerator in here. A refrigerator and a sleeping bag. Don't summon the Deadites, but that's half the fun. You watch the Evil Dead movie, and then you summon the Deadites, and then you hide in the closet with the refrigerator. I think it's a beautiful idea. Alright, we got a wardrobe. What is this? Oh, a bag full of groceries? Alright, let's put that right there. You know, we can just pretend that that is snacks. Ash is getting too old to fight them. You know, he's just gonna have to turn it over to the younger generation. Alright, I am calling that room done. And I wish that it was actually the room that I had as a kid. That would have been pretty awesome. So, that means we are going to take all these tags off, and we're going to do some more spinning. Because that is fun. It's time to spin. It's time to spun. It's time to do something. Yay! Alright, just go back there, just go back like that. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is this back corner here. Now, growing up, this was where I kept my cat's litter boxes, and we had like a big stereo, but it was like an old stereo and a bunch of old furniture. So it was just sort of the unused corner of the basement that I claimed. As a teenager, I put a bed down here and was trying to make it look like the bed that was in the underground area in the Lost Boys, you know, with all the candles and the gauzy drapes. Never quite worked out that way, but that is what I tried to do with it. So, yeah. We're gonna, actually, I think we're gonna do this whole big section, but just do each... I don't know, because, I mean, each section of the basement that I grew up in was used for a different thing. Like, this was the cat area. This was supposedly the bar, even if my parents never had parties down there, but this was supposedly the bar area. And then this was the old refrigerator, the big deep freeze, and a, whatchamacallit, ironing board. So you know what? It was 3 sections as a kid. We'll do it as 3 sections now. So, spinning wheel. Wheel of Fortune. Spin, spin, spin. And back to it. So we're doing the top right corner. And it's going to be... Top right corner is... Discover University. Okay. University. Gotcha. The next pack is... Jungle Adventure. Obviously, this is an archaeologist student going to university to be an archaeologist. Homeschool kinky RP classroom. All right. Our whatever pack this is, I can't remember the names of each thing, is Laundry Day. Okay, we're doing archaeology and laundry. And our final pack that we are going to be using is... Oh my god. Okay, that could be loony. Our final pack is... Blooming Rooms. Alright, this should be fun. Back to The Sims. So we're doing this corner with Discover University, Jungle Adventure, Laundry Stuff Pack, and Blooming Rooms. And somebody think up a color while I get this all set up. So we've got Discover University, Jungle Adventure, which has got a lot of good stuff in it, Laundry Day, and Blooming Rooms. And then I guess we need to get some sort of a theme, unless we're going for homeschool kinky RP classroom, which we could totally go for. So, color and theme. I do love doing houses this way. It's absolutely ridiculous, but you still get enough stuff to actually use. Classroom colors are typically light green. I mean, we could try for light green. But it's a kinky classroom. Do we really want... Do we think we can make kinky and light green? It's possible. Give it a couple more seconds, and if nothing else comes up, we'll go with light green. Or hopefully light green. Who knows, if I hit the green tag, the Sims might pick purple. Also, what are you doing, cat? Kinky pink? We could try kinky pink. We will give a kinky pink. And we want this to be some sort of a classroom. There might be a jungle looking wallpaper. I guess we're gonna have to look and see. So we'll start with the wallpaper. Alright. The pink might be limiting, but we do have dorm chic. So we do have a pink. We've got no wallpaper, no tile, no paneling. We could do rock. Oh, we could mix and match. Alright, you know what? We're gonna mix and match. I think what we're gonna do is do this wall here in the rock. We'll go, come on, Sims, respond. Kind of like that. And then we'll go with this pink along here, and that will actually help delineate where the room starts and stops. I'm not sure if this is going to be too kinky, but the rock wall, maybe? Question mark? Let's see what kind of flooring we have for this area. We've got an interesting geometric honeycomb carpeting. No wood. No tile. No stone. No masonry. No linoleum. No metal. Alright, well, I guess we're carpeting it. The pink does look like a classroom wall. So we're gonna carpet this room. Oh, the carpet looks like a classroom too. That's crazy. I like it. I'm kind of digging it. Okay, kinky RP classroom about jungle, about archaeology. I'm trying to keep this theme in my head as we go. So you know what, I think we're gonna look for a couple of desks first to kind of go with the class. Don't tell me no results found. Coffee table? We could put coffee tables are kind of like desks. What about dining tables? Okay, we could go with that or that. Accent tables. Ooh, we've got some accent tables from Blooming Rooms. That's kind of good. The IKEA end table. Oh, that... I don't even know what that's supposed to be, but it's ugly. Yeah, the carpet does look good. I don't know... Although, this might be the only way we can get chairs around this, so... We can go like that. And I'm going to hold on to that for later. We'll put a couple of these on this wall. Just so that we have places to put stuff. You know what we could do? Okay. We might be able to get this even with the size constraints. Because I kind of want to put a little... Mika said kinky, and to me kinky involves there's got to be a bed here somewhere. I don't know. Do we have any other displays? Oh. Or we could do a couple little shelving units. Kind of like that. This is giving me classroom. This is giving classroom vibes. Odd classroom, but definitely classroom. Oh, wait a minute. We got to get the archaeology in here somewhere, and this gives me archaeology. Oh, it could just be a couch. Good point, Looney. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do these on the border of the room to kind of delineate the room space a little bit better, like that. And then, yeah, we will look up a couch. But let's look at our comfort things. We've got, oh, a very, very clinical looking couch. What do we have in beds? Yeah, those aren't great. Love seat? That's a cute love seat. Okay, our couch choices, if we want to go with the whole jungle adventure set, it would be that one. We've got a very clinical, very hard looking sofa. Kind of a nice sofa there in 2 different pinks. I mean, my choice would be something comfortable if we're going to throw a couch in here, which doesn't seem like the worst idea in the world. Also, I'm going to take these coffee tables out. I've decided I don't like them because I have a better idea. I mean, this does look more like what would be in a classroom. I'm not sure how kinky it looks, though. The pink and white one, it is really pretty. Yeah, that actually works. And then I do think I want to put the archaeology thingy right there. Put the couch right there. Move this in a little bit closer. And then we get rid of these other ones. Okay, now I do want to put some chairs, or at least a chair, right there for our resident teacher. Or maybe they're the student. Who knows? I'm going to put this over here. I don't know if I'm going to use that, but I do want it out, and I don't want to forget it. Oh. Oh, I like that. Okay. That works well. Alright. Let's go to activities and skills. And I think I'm going to have to take the pink tag off for just a second because I want some archaeology tables. So we're going to put our archaeology table right there. Maybe 2 of them. Like back to back maybe. Put one there. And you know, to keep it in keeping with the room, maybe I'll make them white. There we go. We'll do Couple of little white tables. What is this? Oh, a robotics station. You know what? I like the idea of a robotics station too. There we go. We'll do this like that so that we can still walk in there. What other colors are there for the archaeology tables? We've got... Oh, I changed... Okay, yeah. I never realized that the archaeology table has all these little stickers. I like it. Oh, you know what else we need? We do need a computer. At least for one person. I like it. Okay. I don't know how much other stuff we're gonna have here. But for the debauchery of it all, I think we need Sugar Fizz Passion Fruit Juice Keg. For those wild keg parties that we have while doing archaeology. People can do keg stands. We just have to move stuff around a little bit. I would put the juice pong in, but there is no room in that corner, unfortunately. I could put a little soccer ball in, though. We'll put a soccer ball up here on the pedestal. I think most of the decorating is going to have to be from archaeology. And maybe laundry day, because I don't think I put any laundry day stuff in here. Alright. We need to put pink back on. If you're really creative, you could do something kinky with an ironing board, I'm sure. Question mark? I don't know. Alright, we've got an ironing board. That is our laundry day representation. Okay. Do we have any plants? Oh, Jungle Adventure has so many plants. That's good. We're gonna put... You know what? Do I like that? That is way too big. What about these cute little pots? Okay, that's kind of cute. Oh, and a little piggy pot, because it's cute. I mean, you could do whatever you needed to do. And over here by the robotics station, we'll put some flowers on the wall. Paintings and posters. I'm going to take the pink tag off for the paintings and posters. Okay, there we go. Oh. You know what? This is a basement. We could put some cracks in the walls. Oh, I like the cracks in the walls, actually. That looks really cool. And then we try to cover up the cracks in the walls by putting a poster over it. Heck yeah. Mirrors. That can definitely be pink. Oh, that's cool. Can I raise that? You know what I could do? Let's just move that back a little bit. And put that right behind the wall there. I like that. Okay. And we're gonna raise that up. I like the juxtaposition with the soccer ball in there with it. There's so many good things, and then you just end up running out of space. Okay, he's kind of cool looking. We have to have this skeleton in here. Skelly? Skelly, go right there for a second. There we go. Put that right there. Does Skelly have other colors? I actually like the blue. I do actually like that blue a lot. Oh, that might be a little bit too big. Okay. Anything on the ceiling? The green goddess hanging plant, which can go right over here and dangle right all the way down to the floor. Of course there's fireplaces. Okay. If I put on pink, is that gonna make... Yeah, that made everything disappear. What looks passionate? The Watcher. We're gonna shrink it a little bit. I like that one. And maybe fire? Shrink that one, put it right there. Oh, I like that. Even with the ironing board, I kind of get a kick out of that. And that can go right there. I'm digging it. Okay. This is definitely going into this cabinet. I also just like thinking that that your Sims just kind of have to squeeze past everything to get in here. We're gonna put... You always need cleaning supplies in your archaeology kinky RP classroom. Because if you don't have cleaning supplies, what else do you have? Got some books here. Got some more books right there, so we can all learn. What do we have in miscellaneous? Ah. You know, I don't think Fen is in the chat, but in honor of Fen, it looks like a big lump of poo. Oh, I want it to still look like a big lump of poo. Oh, if I take it off, it doesn't. That's sad. I mean, it is an archaeology thing, but there we go. Fen's Rock. I like it. I do like the fact that if I put these on there, they become other artifacts. There we go. Our archaeologists have some stuff to do. Oh, we need a golden frog. There we go. And a crazy plate can go right there by Fen's Rock. And I think that we're going to be pretty much done with this one. I don't know if this is what Mika had in mind when she said a archaeology kinky classroom, but this is what we ended up with. And I'm okay with it. And I didn't end up using that, so let's just get rid of it. Yay! Which means it's time to spin again. Which is exciting. It's crazy and it works, and that's all that matters. Okay. I think we're gonna do this next section as this whole middle section, and it's going to be whatever you guys designate it this larger section to be. But that means it's time to spin yet again. I'm a poet. I like it. I think it turned out interesting. We're gonna go with interesting. And we are going to spin the wheel yet again to see what this big section is going to be. Wheel of Misfortune, spin, spin, spin. Snowy Escape. Don't say the S word. Snowy Escape. The next pack is da-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na, ba-da-da-dum. Strangerville. Strange and snowy. Strangerville, Snowy Escape. Our third choice is Backyard. Okay. Backyard. And our final kit that I own that we can use to decorate with is Book Nook. A Japanese-inspired conspiracy theory library in the backyard. Sure. Alright guys, we need a color and we need a theme for this absolutely crazy big space. It is a big space. You were hoping it would flip over to Book Nook. Book Nook is nice. Book Nook is very nice. Well, you guys decide on a color and a theme. I'm going to change this out. Gnomes and green. Okay. Green and gnomes. So I take it that means we have to have a lot of gnomes in our backyard. I'm going to write that down. Or you guys just remind me. So, green. We are going to take Discover University off and put Snowy Escape on. We're going to take Jungle Adventure off and put Strangerville on. We are going to take Laundry Day off and do Backyard. Gnomespiracy. Gnomespiracy in the library. And our last is take off Blooming Rooms and put on Book Nook. Okay. We got the... Oh my god. We could put... Do we want to put a wrecked front end of a car in here? It could just be over here just chilling in the corner. This could be where my brother was trying to revive his car and drug it into the basement somehow. If you guys don't want it, I will get that out of there, but for right now, it's amusing me. A lot. Oh my gosh, look at all... Oh, that's adorable! It's not a gnome, but it's very cute. Oh my god, okay. The gnomes did it. I think the gnomes did it. The gnomes also put this barrel of toxic waste in here. I like it. And these other barrels of toxic waste. Don't worry, Looney. We will get the book nook in. It's going to be on the other side. Oh my gosh. Do I actually have any gnomes? I need gnomes. I'm going to be really sad if there are no gnomes in the backyard pack. Let me take green off for a second, just to check and see if we have gnomes in here. Alright, let me look at sculptures again. There are no gnomes in the backyard pack. That is bullcrap. Are there any gnomes in the... Mika, I don't think we have gnomes. Well, we can just say that this is the Gnome-spiracy. It was all the fault of this wacky and wonderful voodoo doll that's almost like a gnome. That can hide right there in the corner. Oh, we can find other crazy stuff. And that statue I found was almost like a gnome. And you know, I almost forgot that we need to do the basics here. We need wall patterns. We've got no paint. We've got no wallpaper. No tile. No paneling. No. We're gonna have to take off the green tag. At least for the walls. And see if we have anything. Okay. How? Okay. We do have tile. And that looks green to me. We have paneling. We've got some stone tiles. We don't have a lot, though. I have an idea. I have an idea here. You know what? That looks close enough to me. And we have to stick with the packs we have, so it's close enough to green. We're gonna do that half of the basement in that, and the other half of the basement in the book nook wall in maybe just a regular wood. That has a very I live in a finished basement feel to it. I kind of like it. Because we're going to do the book nook stuff over there. I can try to put some cushions in the cab. That would be funny if we can find some. And we should be able to find some. Let me look in clutter and see if we have anything that looks cushiony. I could put a tire in the cab. Oh, I love that. Okay. I'm seeing things and getting ideas. I do need to look at flooring really quick. Wood. We've got a tatami mat, which we could do for half of it. Oh, I like... Okay. Again, we're gonna split it. Because we can do this crazy tile to about right about there. And then on the other side, we can put down, and we do have a green here, which makes it even better, a tatami. Okay, see, we're getting there. We're getting there. Now let me see if I can find some cushions, now that I am not forgetting that. Alright, no cushions there. No cushions there. Like I said, we did have that. Let's look in comfort. Oh my god. Okay. Cushions. We're gonna put 2 cushions in the cab. I like that. It's silly and I love it. I'm gonna put the green tag back on now that we've got the basics down. Okay, so this half of the room is going to be all about conspiracy theories, and the other half of the room is going to be all about our library. Sound good? And to that end, I think I have to take the green tag off again for just 1 second, because there is something very silly in Strangerville. I think it's in activities and skills. Oh, we've got to put snowboarding stuff up too. Yeah. It's the listening station so that you can spy on your neighbors. In fact, I want it like that, and we'll see what colors it's got. We'll go with the black and white. Put it right about there. You know, you gotta have that. You just got to. Oh, and a space heater. In green. So that you can stay warm. Hopefully we won't blow up the barrels there. What else do we have? Oh, what every good conspiracy theorist needs. A way to train. An exercise fighting bot. Oh my god. Okay, so this is from Backyard Stuff, and I don't think it would fit in here, but if it does, yeah, it's too big. I was like, if the slip and slide fit, I would be really kind of wanting that. What kind of recreational stuff? Nothing creative. We could put a bar to separate these 2 areas. That could be good. Kind of like that. No, we'll do it like that. Facing there. You know. Belly up to the bar. Do we have miscellaneous? Ah, the conspiracy theory stuff. Fortune telling for goofballs. Put that right up there on that barrel. Kind of like that. Avoiding the watchful eye. Can go up right next to it. There we go. What other conspiracy? Ah, top secret inventions. There. And why are we here? A guide to conspiracies. I like that. Right, nothing there. That's fine. Life events. Nothing. We could put a woohoo bush down here. Just over in the corner. No, that's a little much. But I do like the bar. The bar is making me happy. It is filling me with joy. You know, you go from the classroom, we'll pick up some books in the book nook area, get a drink at the bar, and then go to the movies. We have some sort of a theme. I'm not sure how coherent it is. Alright, we're gonna go over here and see what we can do in our book nook. I think we need a stack of books over here. And what's cool about these books is we can just keep stacking them higher and higher and higher. And twisting them so that the stack looks like it's gonna fall any minute now. And then maybe a slightly smaller stack right there. Like that. And then we do need some bookshelves. And this is where Book Nook really shines. So, storage. Okay, what I'm thinking is we go like that. And like that, I want you right there, and you right there, and then like that, and there, because then I think we can go back to comfort and get a little love seat that can squish right into this corner. I don't think we have a green though. Well, this is kind of green. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty much my dream library. Just have a little squishy chair in there. I want that. I want that so bad. More squishy chairs. Let's put green back on. Okay, if we have green on. This is kind of green, though. Put that there, and maybe one without the covering on it. Right there. Like that. Oh, I want to live in this library. These work? Yeah, we could put dining chairs there. We'll hit green again just to see if there's anything. Oh, in green we have a bunch. I don't know if it's that or if we want to try bar stools. Alright, those are squishy. You know what? I want... Oh no, that doesn't work. Okay. Let me find bar stools. Take green off. Okay, that is our only bar stool choice. There we go. At least we have bar stools. Oh, I like that. I like that so much. Alright, put the green tag back on and go back over to by function. Oh, that's pretty. It's like we're hiding the stack of books in the classroom with its crazy robots. Yeah, I think that should do it for comfort, unless we want to go with a couple more chairs over here. But I think we'll look at tables and stuff. Let's look at coffee tables. Oh, that's pretty. I kind of like that. I like that. There we go. Accent. Oh, okay. The green theme I'm enjoying a lot. Like a lot. Do we want to keep that theme and put a little table right there? Or do we want the kind of rainbow one? I don't know which one I like better. Both. At least for now. Alright, displays, all we've got is that. No desks, no counters, no cabinets. Oh, okay. Hear me out. Let's try this. Put it right there. Okay, yeah, you can still walk there. We do a whole patio set, but there's no room for it, so actually we don't. Any of these actual green? Not really. Well, then I guess we don't do that. Alright, putting the green tag back. Oh, really? Okay, The Sims is saying that's green, I guess because there's plants? Question mark? Okay. I don't think we need plumbing. Activities and skills. A bird feeder in the corner. I like it. That makes me happy. Alright, we got no knowledge, no creative, no rec. We've got our crazy robot thing. Nothing really there. Ah, perfect. To go in our little book nook, we can put a drink tray. That's lovely. We can have little drinks even if we don't go to the bar. Decorations. Oh, you know what? I just realized I put the robo training bot in front of the stairway, and that is not going to work. Training bot goes right here. What is that? Ah, you can't have a conspiracy theory without a flag. Clutter. I kind of do like this. We're just gonna have to shrink it. And he can go on the table because he's adorable. Like, look at how cute that thing is. That's almost a gnome. Oh, and we can put a Daruma doll on the table as well, which is also almost a gnome. And we can put our condiments over here. Hopefully it won't mess up the books too much. Wall decorations. Oh, that's very cute. A little spirit doll. Okay, Mika, it's not really like whips and chains, but too bad we didn't have the chains for either the kinky classroom or the closet. But that's okay, we can put the chains on this wall. They look like they go with the truck. Oh, and ski gear. There we go. I like that. Oh, and the scrolling decal clock. That definitely has to go there. Oh, and an industrial sign. Whips and chains, yeah, exactly. Alright. I want the ultimate cozy rug right there. It's like fuzzy and I love it. I just love that rug. We'll put that under the bar. It's a little crazy, and that's okay. No ceiling decorations. What is that? Oh, too bad that that would stick up through the floor. If we have a bird feeder, we have to have the bird house as well. We'll put it in between those barrels. Just like that. You could put a little fountain in here, right in the middle of the room. I don't think that that actually works, but I kind of also love it. I wonder if I could size it down and put it on the table, so it looked like it was just a decorative fountain instead of a real one. Just like that. I think that works. Okay, do we have any mirrors? We do. Oh, that's very pretty too. That mirror right there. Paintings and posters. I want that up there. And that one kind of overlapping it right there. And then we'll put the pretty ones over on this side. Oh, I like that. That is very pretty. I like how we have the peaceful area over here and then the crazy area over on the other side. Do I want that back there? Wait. Idea. Put that right about there. And that one right there. Gotta make them even. It's gonna drive me crazy if it's not. And I actually want that to match. So let's get the one with the wood frame. And then we put the scroll right there. We move that a little bit, and we move that a little bit. And then maybe a plant in between. That's cute. And then I think this area is done. Yay! Oh, I like it. We ended up kind of doing 2 rooms, but we did them all with the same 4 packs that we picked, which gave us a totally different vibe in each area. And I'm okay with that. I actually like the way this turned out. I also kind of want to live in this library. I could imagine sitting down there and sipping tea and just kind of enjoying it. Okay. On to the last... Oh, wait. No, not on to the last 2 sections. We need lights. I forgot about lights in the classroom, so the classroom lights are just going to stay with the lights that are up there. Which is my bad, but at the same time, I think it'll be okay. Alright, we need lighting before we move on. Oh my god, really? We could put a UFO light over this? I think we have to put the UFO light over at least that section. It's ridiculous, and I love it. What do we have for wall lights? Okay, I want to use that, which means I have to do some rearranging. We're going to put this... You know, in keeping with a basement, I don't mind moving stuff around a little bit. But yeah, that kind of has to go on the wall there. You would take a good book into the cab? I could see it. And then over here... Oh, that... Just like that. Oh, that is so peaceful. It's peaceful, and I like it. What do we have in floor lamps? No floor lamps. We do have some table lamps, though. Oh, that's pretty. Right there. Okay. You know what? I like it. I like this a lot. I mean, we can all tell the section I like better, but I like the way that turned out. Okay, now we can spin the wheel again. Hello, son. Look. The basement is shaping up nicely.
Ooh, look at the basement.
It's a basement.
Okay, I love the red room. All of the furniture in there is perfect.
Well, if you turn, you can see it's the theater room.
Oh my.
It's the home
classy.
theater.
And then, of course, we have the toxic waste room.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The toxic waste room. This is the conspiracy theory room with the listening station.
Yeah, so that you can listen to all of the...
And this is the kinky RP archaeology classroom.
That's...
And then we have a nice peaceful Zen library.
Oh, good. It's good to have a Zen library with your kinky conspiracy double reach around dark room.
Look, we're having fun, and that is all that matters.
True. You're so correct.
Okay, so this final section of the basement in my real life was the room that had the furnace in it that heated our entire house, my dad's workshop, and I don't know what was in that back room. In all of my life growing up, and I lived in the same house until I was 18, I never had the guts to open up the door and go into that back room. It creeped me out. It was always dark and dusty, and I don't know why, but this was the one area in the house I grew up in that just scared the crap out of me. And so this is the mystery closet. So we're going to do the mystery closet last, and you guys can tell me what was actually in the mystery closet. Maybe we can demystify it. So we're going to do this section here. We're going to do some spinning. I mean, it could have been a bomb shelter. I have no idea, but we're going to do this L-shaped section first. Oh, hey, Becky, that's okay. You can see what we have done so far, and we still have the entire upstairs to go through. We have the pink kinky archaeology RP classroom. We have the vampire inspired movie theater room, the toxic waste conspiracy theory room, and the library. And our next section is going to be this L-shaped section. And you guys pick a theme and a color, and I am going to start spinning to see what our pack limitations are. So, Wheel of Misfortune, spin, spin, spin. Show me what we have to win. Look, I rhymed. I feel so poetic. Okay. Spin. Our expansion pack will be... Seasons. Our whatever the other pack is will be... Is it a... Oh, game pack. That's what they're called. Our game pack is... Realm of Magic. Our stuff pack question mark will be Tiny Living. And our kit is going to be Basement Treasures or Restoration Workshop would be
Basement Treasures.
Basement Treasures. Awesome. You're hoping to stay awake? Well, that's okay. You were decorating for Christmas. That seems like a good thing to do. Alright, this L-shaped section is going to be with Seasons, Realm of Magic, Tiny Living, and Basement Treasures. So you guys give me a color for it and what function this space is going to have.
Yes.
It's an interesting shaped section. Oh, and well, you guys decide on that. I need to actually input the things that matter. So Seasons. And take off... What was it that we had? Snowy Escape. Realm of Magic. So we take off that and we put on that. We take off Backyard and put on Tiny Living. And we take off Book Nook and put on Basement Treasures. And hopefully we have flooring and everything. Oh, but Becky, we already did pink. So you have to pick your second favorite color. Or we could do pink again. I mean, there's no rules against it. But if you have a second favorite color, Becky... And hopefully we'll have a door that we can use in, I think we will, in any of these packs. We're going to take the green tag off too. Yellow? Okay, we can go with yellow. Yellow. Okay, flooring. We've got no wood, no carpet, no tile, no stone, no mason. Oh, we do have masonry. That doesn't really look yellow to me, but you know, if they say it's yellow... Alright, well, since that is our only choice, that's what we're using. I still don't see where they're getting yellow from. But you know what? The Sims is a strange game. I guess maybe there's a little bit of yellow in there. And our walls. Have we decided what this is going to be? Lavender. You know what? We'll save lavender for upstairs. I think yellow will be workable. Paint. No paint. No wallpaper. We do have tile. No paneling. We do have the yellowish brick wall. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to mix and match the things that we have. So we're going to do... kind of like that. Like it's the back of the actual house. And we're going to go like that. Alright, I'm already getting creepy dungeon vibes just from the floor and the wall. There's nothing wrong with that. And I think it's interesting though. There we go. Okay. So what use are we putting this to? Because that's going to dictate what kind of objects we put in. I guess we could look at lighting too. I don't think we need to worry about lamps. Oh yes, we need the broken light. At least somewhere in here we need this broken lamp. I love the broken lamp. You're scared of what Mika might suggest for a dungeon. We could store the Christmas tree down here. Like, it could just be storage, but it could be a dungeon. We do have some string lights. Oh, we do have the magical wall lights. I kind of like the magical wall lights. See, now, Becky, my brain has gone to dungeon. And that also might not be good. Office? It could be like a little office area. What do we have for ceiling lights? Oh, that's... no. I don't think I want ceiling lights because I don't like any of the... Yeah, that's just huge. We don't need anything that big. Although that's kind of cool. Okay. We could turn this into a little office, I bet. Let's take a look at what we have in the way of desks. We do have some desks. They're little, because tiny living. But we could do... I kind of like that. And that. Sure. Alright. What other... It's a big area for an office, though. What else could it be? Office and keeping in mind that we do need to put a door... Is that the only door we have? That is the only door we have. Well, the door to the scary room has windows in it, which would have made it a lot less scary. No coffee tables. We do have some accent tables. Oh, I like these. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, we've got a console table. We have some modern poofs. A modern poof right there. Crazy little table there. No displays, we've got our desk, no counters, no cabinets, no miscellaneous. What do we have for comfort? Oh, I like those chairs. I don't know why we would have them back here, but I do like those chairs. Interesting. I'm just kind of looking through and seeing what we've got here. Oh, we've got Grandma's old couch. That's kind of cool. We could throw a bed back here. Okay, I know we have one thing that is from Basement Treasures. I just need to take the yellow tag off real quick. A very, very... You know, that might work, Mika. The scary room was not scary all along. Do we need like a couch or some comfy chairs back in this corner? What is this corner going to be? We're gonna keep looking here. Do we have any fun activities and skills? Oh my god. Oh, that's right. It's Realm of Magic. We could put the cauldron back here. One magical cauldron for brewing potions. We need a toilet somewhere? I mean, we could put a toilet back there. That just means that we have to put the cauldron up here. I just feel like the cauldron kind of goes. What are we studying here? Obviously, we're studying magic. Oh, and we could do flower arranging. You know what? Let's get rid of that console table. I want to do flower arranging. In our office. We also need chairs. I'm going with the Realm of Magic chairs because they're awesome. And I love them. And they honestly look cozy. Alright, Deanne says that we need a bathroom. So let's see what we've got here. We could put a little bathroom back here. We're not going to put a door there, though. That's not in keeping. But we could do a little sink. And no shower. We're going to take the yellow tag off again so that we can... There we go. The portal potty. And a little shower of some sort. Or maybe a tub? No, we'll put a shower in. You know, for those emergencies. We'll put a little tiny bathroom in and we'll put a partition or something up. Let's see what we have in miscellaneous. Something so that, you know, you can't see directly into our bathroom. Hopefully we've got something good. Oh my god. We just put the deconstructed love bed over here by the shower. That would be funny. We could build a wall. Let's see what we can do here. We put the apothecary cabinet in the way. Right about there. See, now no one can see into the bathroom unless they're standing over here. And we can even put... Yeah, Grafton with the random mattresses. It's totally Grafton. We'll put that above the toilet so we can keep it clean. And we do need a mirror. We'll go with the Realm of Magic one. There we go. Very nice. Now we have a bathroom. I'm going to move this for just a second because I want to take this a little bit closer there. Glitch it almost into the wall. I mean, this house is never going to actually be for real Sims. because I don't think I have paid any attention to anything like whether a sim could walk in and use stuff or not, so that works. We're gonna put that right there. From the Basement Treasures pack. What else do we have? Ah, there we go. A fountain. Every basement needs a junk box pile. A buffet table. No, I don't think we need that. Oh, you know what else we need? These kind of yellowish towels on the wall. Wall decorations. Put the yellow tag back on. Interesting. Suddenly, it's Christmas. Oh, that's pretty. I don't hate that. It kind of goes with the semi-witchy vibes. And we need a sentinel to guard the bathroom. It's almost like the gnomes that you wanted in the other room. Oh my god. I love the random nutcrackers. Can I put him up on top? I think I can. If I just lift him up and put him up on this cabinet. I don't know why, but he makes me very happy. Alright, we already got the mirrors. What about paintings and posters? I do really like that, but it needs to be sized down. That is pretty. I don't know why the reindeer is bursting out of the wall over there, but, you know, it's okay. We'll roll with it. It's got a good beat. You can almost dance to it. I don't know what we're learning in this office, but maybe we're learning arts and crafts. Maybe this is the crafting room. I could see that. We're doing arts and crafts down here. Interesting. Oh, I want this. Where do I want it? You know, the problem is there's always more good stuff than there is room to put it anywhere. We're going to put it right over here in the corner. Just like that. And with that, that room is done. So we're going to spin one more time for the basement because we want to do the scary, creepy room. But first, let's take all of these big ceiling lights out, so that we can see what it looks like with the lighting we have. I think it turned out kind of cute. And now, at least in my head canon, it's a crafting room. I like that idea. Honestly, the cauldron doesn't really fit, but the ridiculousness of it makes me happy, so I think we're going to leave it. Oh, that was what else I wanted. I want that too. An old phone. Yes, please. We're going to put it on the flower arranging table. going to put these old trophies on there too. Because we're just storing stuff on our crafting table. Because this is a basement. There we go. And I still do kind of want some boxes. Old records. Heck yes. A box full of old records. Okay. On to spin for the next room. You guys start thinking of colors and tell me what was in the room that I was terrified of as a child. And we are going to spin to see what we have for it. Spinning. Our expansion pack is going to be Get Together. Our game pack is Werewolves. No wonder I was scared. It's a get-together it's a werewolf get-together. This is making so much sense. Our stuff pack is If It's Paranormal, I Give Up. Vintage Glamour. Old-timey werewolves in the scary room. And our kit. Restoration Workshop. No wonder I was scared of this room. Great Gatsby werewolves. I could see it. All right. Great Gatsby werewolves. We just need a color for it. Well, I get this all set up. Take that off. Put Get Together on. Take that off. Put werewolves on. Take off Tiny Living. Put on Vintage Glamour. And take off Basement. Put on Restoration. Brown. That's very fitting. That is very fitting, Looney. We'll put both light and dark brown on. Alright, let's see what we got for floors and walls. Oh, interesting. Great Gatsby makes you think navy blue? You know, one of these days, I've never actually read The Great Gatsby to my whatever. I was gonna say shame. Ooh. Okay, in fitting with The Great Gatsby, that is what I think of when I think of Great Gatsby. Let's see what else we got. We got tile. We've got some creepy paneling. We've got crushed metallic paneling. That's kind of cool. We've got a lot of masonry. So much masonry. Oh, wait. Okay. I have an idea. At least for 2 walls. I am thinking... I think the bricky one. Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking for the outside walls, we go with this. It's creepy and I love it. Yeah, the vintage diamond design, I think, is going to be on the other 2 walls. Because that was just so cool looking. Also, I might have just messed up and put that on another wall. Oh, that's both creepy and cool, and I like it. Okay. And flooring. Wood? No wood. No carpet. We do have tile. We do have stone. No linoleum. Okay, so we've got tile or stone for the floors. Great Gatsby meets werewolves. What does the tile look like? I think the tile actually goes with it better, but let me look at the stone too. Do you guys like that stone or that tile? What do you think? Percy, I hear you meowing. I don't know which one I like better. I might like the stone better. The cats always have the midnight crazies, Looney. The cats are just crazy. All right, Looney is voting tile. Okay. Stone with the stone with the stone with the stone, yeah. All right, we got our floors and walls. What is in this room? Let's see what we've got. I'm just wondering. We could put a crazy bed in here, and it could totally be where the creepy monster is being kept. Oh, you thought the other? Okay, I can do that. We can go back. You couldn't make a decision? Well, that's okay. So you guys like that one better? It works. What do you guys think that we make this the monster's room? My childhood monster. Because we could put this crazy bed in here. And this could be where the brother I never knew I had was kept locked up all through my childhood. And he was kept locked up because he was a Great Gatsby werewolf. I'm liking the headcanon I'm making. Put that right there into the wall. It's where all the noises of my childhood came from. Oh, that's crazy. I kind of like that. Look, I can have crazy ideas. He had to live out of a trunk. Or wait, he is the Great Gatsby werewolf. We'll give him a nice dresser right there. Percy, I know you saw your parents, but it's okay. Meow. Ooh. And all he could do for fun was whatever he could do in the restoration workshop. Wait, I want that up on top of the table, or up on top of the dresser. Right there. Okay, that's funny, Becky. Okay, I don't think we need any bookshelves because this room is going to be tight enough already. Let's see. Activities and skills. Oh, he could have a very sophisticated bar. I don't know how old our werewolf brother is, but you know, if you're kept locked up your whole life, you might need that bar. Or he could have the Craftmatic Ultra woodworking table. But we do want some sophistication for our werewolf, so maybe we'll go with the bar. I'm going to move that door over that much because I want to put a punching bag that just looks like it's had the crap beaten out of it up there. I don't think he needs a dance floor. You go back there. I like you there. We want that a little bit closer to the door. This is a very tight room. Alright. Do we have any pet stuff? No. Lighting. Oh, that is too perfect. Except it hangs too low, so never mind. Wall lights. There we go. It's all the lights this supposed brother gets. Does he get electronics? Of course he does, because I love this clock. So we're going to move the wall lights right up there. Oh, I like this. Okay. Alright. No entertainment for him. None of that'll really fit. So we go to decorations and see what we can play with now. I'm kind of wondering if maybe we could fit a table in here, but I don't think we can. But we can put a lot of fun stuff up on the walls. Oh my god. The pitchforks. It turns out my parents let him out of the room periodically to do the gardening. And it would only be nice to make sure that he could have some coffee. Not much from the way... Ah, because he is Great Gatsby-esque, we do have to at least give him some nice posh body sprays. And now the very important paintings and posters. And why are they so important, you ask? Because this supposed brother wants out. He's been locked up there since Victorian times. don't think he could claw the stone wall, but he could probably claw the wood. Oh, the headcanon stuff that I make up as I'm doing this makes me happy. Okay, now drop this so I can see the floor, because obviously we need to destroy the floor too. And I was probably scared because I could see the claw marks. This is a fun way to demystify things that scared you as a kid. And a little bit of, like, mysterious staining on the floor. Because we do love a mysterious stain. There we go. Now I have no reason to be scared of this room, because I know it's my long-lost werewolf brother. Oh, that was fun. Okay, all we have left to do is the upstairs, which doesn't have too much to it, so we will be finishing this up tonight. So the upstairs, the only areas that are going to be decorated are these rooms up here, because the other was just sort of blank space, so we're just calling it more blank space. So we have a small bedroom. This was my bedroom as a child. The stairway, the upstairs hallway. This was attic space, as was this. And this was my brother's room and closet. So I'm going to take a tiny little break and run to the little streamer's room. I do actually have a thing set up so that you guys have something to look at while I am gone, other than my chair. Every once in a while, I get smart. So look at the cute Parky, and I will be back in about 1 minute. Parky, did you see your... Okay, well, I guess we're gonna get actual kitty cam, because I have a kitty as soon as I get the cameras back on. Alright, let's take that off. Turn that on, take that off, do a little transition. Maybe. There we go. And we actually have a Parky. He wanted my chair. Yay, Parky. Oh, this isn't Parky, this is Percy. I'm stupid. Is it bad that I'm getting to the point where it's really hard to tell the difference between Parky and Percy because they're the same size now? It might be really bad. I don't know. Anyway, it is time to spin. I think we're going to do my childhood bedroom first. Yes, it really was that small. I had the smallest room in the house. Probably because I was the smallest person in the house. When I was a teenager, I took over my brother's room after he left home. So I did get to move up to a bigger room, which made me happy. Alright. We need to spin for my room. You guys need to think of a color. This one is definitely going to be a bedroom. Just because I always wanted to redo my room, and this is giving me the ability to do it. So, my room is going to be... I forgot to take... No, I didn't. Okay. My room is going to be in the style of... Where did my pen go? I lost it. Island living. I'm digging it. Also, I know that there is a good at least couple of beds in island living. The next pack is... If it's dying out, I'm going to laugh. Dream Home Decorator. The stuff pack. Bowling night. Watch it be bowling night. No. Oh, I wanted it to be paranormal. Okay, knitting. And our kit, which we don't have many more of. Desert Luxe. Alright guys, we have Island Living, Dream Home Decorator, Nifty Knitting, and Desert Luxe to do my childhood bedroom. So y'all tell me what color my favorite color was. Or what color your favorite color is. Well, I get this all put together. Desert Island Dream. It could be a Desert Island Dream. Alright. Island Living. Dream Home Decorator. Nifty Knitting. That's the one that doesn't really go with anything. I mean, Island Living doesn't really go with my childhood bedroom either, so what the heck. Light blue or light brown? Oh, let's go with light blue. We haven't done a light blue yet. And Desert Luxe instead of... What was it that we had? Restoration Workshop. And we're going to go with blue. And I will try to pick the light ones. Okay. Let's get enough walls up so that we can actually see. And get our walls and things. I think we're going to have a lot more wall and stuff. Or maybe not. We've got crazy wallpaper. No tile, no paneling. Rock. Oh, okay. I actually really like this because it is the light blue. And that's just really pretty. So you know what? We're gonna go with that. I executive decision that one just because I love that color. It is so pretty. So pretty. I like it. So in my actual childhood bedroom, and I wasn't sure how to put it in to this, there was a little tiny door right in my bedroom that went into this back attic area. That also scared me as a child. A lot of things scared me as a child, not gonna lie. But having a little tiny door in your bedroom, that's kind of creepy. Especially a little tiny door that goes into an attic. Alright, what do we have for flooring? Wood, no carpet. No carpet? Really? Tile, stone, linoleum. Alright, well I guess I have a stone floor in my room. Hopefully we can find some good rugs. Lava bubble flooring. You know what? We could just pretend that that's carpeting. It's just a really weird carpeting. Okay, we need a bed. Oh, we've got a lot of choices for bed. It's gonna have to be a single bed because a double won't fit, and because it's also a kid's room. Let's see if we have any kids stuff. We have a tent. Or we have a bunk bed. That could be fun. So we could either give childhood me a bunk bed or one of these single beds. The wicker is pretty. What do you think, Looney? Wicker? I kind of like that, actually. So we've got the wicker bed. We've got a bed like that. Like that. Those are kind of boring. I don't know that I love that, but I do like the pillow back on it. Or we could go with a lofted bed. Like that. Or that. Or that. Okay. Let me put a light in there so that we can see. The wicker does kind of fit the theme. Alright. And in my childhood bedroom, I jammed my bed up against the scary door. Because honestly, it was the only place that the bed fit in my bedroom. Oh, speaking of doors, I need a door into my bedroom. You know what? We're going with that. I now have a sliding, like, barn door. I like it. And I can actually get into my bedroom. Yay! Alright. I suppose I need a dresser. Alright. No kids' furniture there. Do we have any kids' toys? Okay, I do have some kids' toys. Alright. Can't make this a very kids' room, but that's okay. I was in that room until I was about 16, so... Storage. Dressers. I could raise that window a little bit. give me a big dresser. I always wanted a big dresser. There we go. Miscellaneous, nothing. Bookshelves. I was a little bookworm, so I probably want some bookshelves. I really wanted to be able to have a toy box, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm going to give me a chair. Maybe. Oh, I could put a rocking chair in here. That could be cute. I think this one. You know, just to kick back and read these books that are in my room. What do we have for lighting? That's kind of cute. I might have to do that. Oh, those are all hideous. We will put an overhead light in, but it's an ugly one. And hopefully I'm not going to have to look at it that often. But I do like these. Put a cute little light right over the bed. Aaron, were you guys out in the garage?
We were shoveling some.
Huh?
We gave the driveway another house.
Oh, okay. Thank you for shoveling again. I was like, I see the lights on out there, and it
We went on a little waddle down the road.
Yeah, it's very nice.
my adventurous children out shoveling the driveway at midnight.
Well, again, it could potentially give us another.
Look, it's not supposed to rain again or snow again until tomorrow afternoon. Which is good because we need to make a grocery store run tomorrow. So come rain or shine, we need to go out.
Well,
All
come
right.
rain or shine, but not
Not come hard snow, but come rain or shine, we do need to go out. What do we have in displays? Okay, I'm going to move this chair because I do want to use the nifty knitting.
Is this trash? Is this trash?
Yes. Oh, I wish that wasn't so big. You know what? My childhood room was always a incredible mess, so we'll roll with that. Or I could just put the pegboard up on the wall. That might work better. Because then I could maybe put a desk in here. I can. Okay. So I'll put a desk right here in this now extremely tight room. And then we'll put the pegboard up above it. I was an artsy kid. Obviously, this is where I do my arts and crafts. I also need maybe a chair to sit at this desk. How do you move in your bedroom, Christine? I don't. You know, that still is enough floor space. Barely. Let's decorate. Oh, that's really pretty. We shrink. Or we try this one. Oh, that works. It's like island living. meets crafting. I want to see if there's a lamp. Let me see. There is a crazy tiki torch that I could put in the room. Light the entire thing on fire. Oh, this is so impractical, and I love it. You know, I really, truly do. Okay, activities and skills. A fish shack? No. I guess we have to put the knitting basket in here. Right there. Recreation, active. Ah! Obviously, we just put a jet ski in my room.
I think that that's reasonable.
A parasail.
Yeah,
Big sailboat.
that's bad.
Outrigger canoe.
It's like a car bed, but instead it's a whole boat.
And we'll put a cute little ball of yarn right there.
I know for a fact I've heard that sentence.
Almost certainly.
Ah, and my hand-knitted plant hangers. Heck yeah. Oh, that is way too long. There we go. Hang those in front of the window. And then we look for something tropical. The tropical can go right there in front of the window. And some festive felt flowers to go where that creepy door was. I like it. And maybe even this llama. We'll put a llama in our bookshelf. A llama llama. Alright, do I have... Yes, I do. That is so pretty. Oh, please go. Stop snapping. Can we grab the whole thing together? No. I want that to be just like that, and then we can put the window in under it. There we go. Fussing with curtains in The Sims is so much fun.
Everybody loves curtains.
Herman Loves Curtains. Famous TV show.
Alright, do we have any... No, we don't have any good mirrors.
TV show starring Chris.
Wall decorations. Oh, fishies! Mobile fishies. It's like they're on a fishing rod hanging right over the bookshelf. And we're gonna put these right there. Obviously I knitted them. And then who doesn't need a mood board? No, I don't like that. Never mind. I don't need a mood board. That is cool, but that is too big. Paintings. Oh, perfect. Who would have ever thought, as a kid, I didn't know I was this into the ocean? Dreaming of island getaways. I could try putting this big thing over the bed. Let me see what I can do here.
I believe in you.
It is really big, but it's kind of cute. Oh no, I'm still okay with that, because that's just more crafting stuff. And I can still put more pictures on the walls of oceany things. Like the dolphins. Dolphins. And do I want that? No. I love that picture, but no. I want that one right there. That's actually kind of lovely. Alright. No sculptures that I actually need. Ceiling. Just the plants. We did the rug already. Clutter. Because what? Oh, the boys say goodnight. Shoes. We need shoes. What other kinds of clutter do we need? Ah, crafting clutter. A tabletop loom. This looks like kids' stuff. Honestly, it really does. I do want this moved back over. There. There we go. Boxes. Because this was my room, so I've got to have a lot of junk. Oh, that is way too big. Otherwise, it would totally go in. Yeah, that's outdoor decor. You know what? I like it. Do we have any toys or anything that we can put in here so I can pretend that it's still my kid self's room? Let's go into kids and look. I do have toys. Oh, I could put little toys on the shelves over here. Alright, we're gonna put a little penguin up there. And this little demonic doll right there. And a little teddy bear. And a little Grim Reaper. I like it. Alright. On to the hallway, which is kind of a boring room, so we'll go... We'll go with the hallway and the first attic room together, because otherwise just the hallway can't really do much decorating. So the hallway and the first attic room. Time to spin. Spin that wheel. Hallway and first attic is going to be... Spin, 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 spin. Horse Ranch. Okay. Horse Ranch hallway. Again, Horse Ranch would not have been out of place in my actual childhood bedroom, but that's okay. The game pack we are using is... Outdoor Retreat. Okay. That goes with horses. Doesn't really go with attic, but does go with horses. The stuff pack, or whichever pack this is gonna be... Ooh, Crystal Creations. And our kit is... We only have 3 left. castle. A crystal castle. Yay! Okay, well, I get that set up in The Sims with the packs. Somebody give me a color for the hallway and attic. Alright, we take that off and we go to Horse Ranch. We take that off and go to Outdoor Retreat. We take that off and go to Crystal Creations. And we take off that one and go to Castle Estates. Hallway and attic room. Which, you know what? We could turn the attic room into something more fun and functional if we would like to. We're remodeling my childhood home. Purple? Color is purple. Theme Centaur Magician. Okay. I don't know if we'll have centaurs, but we will give it our best shot. Not blue, purple. There we go. What do we have? Because we need a door into the attic, and it's saying we don't have a door. Let me take purple off just so that we can get a door. That looks like an attic door to me. For the creepy attic, we have a creepy castle door, and I like it. For our centaur magician. Alright, now that we have a door into the attic, let's see what we've got. Putting purple back on. And looking at our walls. We have no paint, no wallpaper, no tile, no paneling, no masonry, no rock, no siding, no miscellaneous. Okay, we're gonna have to purple and what for our walls so that we can actually have colors. I could just add in the black and white and see what we get. Let me do that. Let me add in white and black and see if that brings anything up. No paint. Oh, we do have a wallpaper that way. Well, we could have black wallpaper. Or we could look... You know what? This is purple. This looks like purple to me. Well, I mean, look at it. That's purple. I don't know what kind of crack they're smoking in The Sims. Let me put that there for a second and see what else we have. Alright, black and white we could do paneling. We at least have choices this way. Oh, and we've got a lot of siding. None of it's really purple. It's more of a blue. But blue is in the purple family. I say we go with this purplish wallpaper in the hallway. And then maybe... maybe this kind of like chipped color thing in the attic room. Yeah, that looks like purple to me. In fact, that's even more purple. Sims, I don't know what you're doing. We've got purple, Looney. Yeah, I like with the moons. It's really pretty. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay. Do we want to make this attic room like a centaur magician bedroom? We could throw another bedroom in here. It's bigger than my room. Obviously, we have a werewolf brother in the basement and a centaur brother in the upstairs. Alright, let's do the hallway really quick. And we need some flooring. We do have wood floors. That would fit in there. No carpet, no tile, no stone. We have weird masonry. No linoleum, no metal. Alright, I guess we're going with wood floors. And maybe we'll go with the wood right there. Do we want the same kind of wood in the bedroom as well? Or we could do like this. What do we have here? Anything that's purplish? Not really. Got green. Interesting. Okay, those definitely don't have any purplish colors. Or we could just go with the same wood. I'm gonna put that in for now. If you guys see something that you like better, yell. Because we can also put rugs down. Rug. Oh, that's too cute. Alright. This is very Centaur Magician. Mostly because of the moon. It could be a little kid's room. It could be a baby Centaur Magician. I love it. We'll put a horsey rug there. And what other animals? Just all horsies. 3 horsies! That's too cute. How did I not know about those? They're so cute. Pink is almost purple. I'll put that rug right there. Okay, that's adorable. I want that one in there. And this one right there. Oh, I hope we have some kids' furniture, because I've now decided that this is my non-existent, pretend little sibling, brother or sister, who is a Centaur Magician. Yep. Do we have any kids' furniture? What about toddler? No toddler stuff. How is that tagged as purple? But I mean, that looks pink to me. Sometimes I think The Sims is just gonna Sims, and it's gonna Sims so hard. Wait, I think I see a purple there. That's closer to purple. For the Centaur Magician. What do we have in living chairs? Anything good? None of those are purple. What about these? Purple is such a hard color. Ah, there we go. That's as close to purple as we're getting, but a butterfly chair. Kind of fits the magician part of the theme. It's cute. Really? It's a doggy. Monster. Interesting. Okay. None of that is centaur or magician. Oh, guys, I hate to announce that it's still snowing. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Oh, a love seat? Yes, please. Plus it's from Crystal Creations, and it's purple. Dining tables, accent tables. That's purple. We're going to pretend that this accent table is a dresser, because I doubt we're going to have a dresser. But it's purple, and we can put stuff on it. None of that screams centaur magician. I would put a piano in here if I could fit one. Could I fit one? I might be able to fit a piano in here if I jammed it. Barrels for barrel racing in the attic. That doesn't really fit. Oh, that's way too tall. Otherwise, I might be considering putting that in. For silliness, for the centaur half of our centaur child, we could put a hay rack. We'll put something in the hay rack, but that's silly, and I like it. No pet furniture. Put a big ball in the corner. It's a horse ball, you know. No toys, no activities, no miscellaneous. Okay, no kids stuff. Lighting, though. We're gonna put this lamp because it's purple and it looks kind of magical. You guys are back. We're gonna put that right there, and we're gonna take the chair and move it kind of like right there. But I don't have Vicodin. I just have Tylenol. Or do I like this one? No, I like the moonlight lamp better. Although I still might want this tree lamp because it's cool looking. But that way I can fit the chair better. That's kind of cool. I'm digging it. Do we have any table lamps? Ooh, that's purple. I like that. Oh no, Percy, you're yelling again. That lamp could go in the hall, which is why I didn't get rid of it. The wall to the room that doesn't exist. Would it fit there? It might. Let's see. Well, I do have to have a door here for my brother's room, but we could put it at the end of the hall. Like right down here. Oh, that makes a beautiful hall light. I like it. Okay, I think I'm going to go with wall lights instead of overhead lights, at least in this room. We'll go with one right there. The room looks kind of creepy, and I'm okay with that. But I do need a ceiling light in the hallway. I'm gonna put it right about there. Yay, one hall light. Alright, next up, do we have any good electronics, like a radio or anything? Oh, I do have a radio. That's perfect. Can I jam this radio somewhere? Especially because it's purple. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of that so I have room. There, my non-existent sibling actually can listen to music. You're gonna head out? Alright. Oh, barbecue for breakfast? I want barbecue for breakfast. Thank you for being here, Looney. I appreciate you. Enjoy your night and sleep well. I'm going to be finishing up these last couple rooms, and then I'm going to also be going to bed. But I gotta finish this up first. Oh, I wish I could put that somewhere. Don't really have room for any of that. You know what? We're just going to go to actual decorations. A breakfast buffet. Oh, that sounds so good. You enjoy that. I want you to have, like, actual barbecue. Really good bacon. That counts, too. I'm going to put this cow plant in the hay trough. Because I am just that kind of chaotic tonight. Right there. It's just kind of floating there. and we're okay with that. I want to use all of these. Okay, we're gonna go with the barnyard scene there. And the horsies over the trough. The canyon right there. Did I do the green pastoral scene? No, I haven't done that one yet, so it's going to go on this wall. Oh, that's kind of cute. I kind of like this room, actually. I don't have a... Oh, I love this. This is also going in the trough. There we go. It's just balancing in the trough. Now I want bacon. Oh, and here's where we shine. We're gonna put all of these horsies that are jumping and stuff. I want this one bigger. I want this camera to stop jumping around as well. And I want this, but I want it in a color. Yeah, we're gonna go with kind of the orange. It goes with, there we go. Put that right there. Oh, I like that too. Where can I put that? When you just find too many good paintings and have to put them everywhere. Oh, and this one's purple, so this one's going out in the hall. And maybe a crystal thing on this wall. I'm gonna just have to do some zooming. I like that because it's got kind of an orange vibe, so it kind of blends coming up from the very orange downstairs. I like that. Gives you something to look at as you're coming up the stairs. What do we have in miscellaneous? Anything that it would fit? I would really like some more crystal stuff, but I'm just not seeing much. That's okay, we did get some crystal stuff, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put that in there. And I guess that'll do it. Alright. The room that was my brother's room. We are now going to do some spinning, and I will need a color, and hopefully the theme will suggest itself from the packs that we get. So it is time to spin for the actual room that was actually my brother's. And our expansion pack will be... So my brother was so funny. He graduated in 1986, Life and Death, so that fits. And he was one of the original punk rockers. Like, full-on mohawk that was about 8 inches tall. Listen to the Dead Kennedys, the Sex Pistols, the Butthole Surfers. He was my original punk rock brother. And then he joined the army and became a farmer, which I find very, very funny. The punk rock farmer. All right. Next pack is... we have Life and Death, Spa Day, we have really? Life and Death, Spa Day, and Kids Room. All right. And our 2 possible packs that we have left. Cozy Bistro. All right, so my brother's room will be a kid-inspired Life and Death spa room with a dining table. Well, maybe not a dining table. The packs are crazy, and I kind of love it. All right, if anybody is willing to give me a color, throw a color out for my brother's room. Well, I find a door. 2 doors, actually. Oh, wow. All right. Interesting door choices. Oh, I do need to take the colors off real quick. Until I get a color, I'm just going to see what that gives us. And I have to actually do the packs. Alright, we got Life and Death. We have got Spa Day. We have got Kids Room. And we have Cozy Bistro. Lavender or baby blue. You know what? I'm going to put both of those because purple is such a hard color in The Sims. So we're going to go purple and blue and see what we've got here. Thankfully, we... I'm going to talk in just a second, but I was laughing because these are all bathroom doors, and that just made me giggle. Alright, we're going to put this... Oh god, it's a glass door. Is this one solid? That is also a glass door. Okay, the only solid door we have is this one, so that's the one we're going with. That's very funny. I do want to flip it that way. No, I like it that way, actually. And he needs a closet door, and that one can be glass. That's fine. A glass door into his closet. Okay, in his room, he had... in his actual room, and it moved around from time to time, but I do remember he had a built-in desk here that I don't know that we're going to be able to replicate, but that's okay. We have a lot of room to play with in here. So this should be fun. Let's see what we've got for wall patterns. We actually have... Oh, I like that. We've got that, or that, which has both baby blue and lavender in it. The wallpapers are all kind of boring. We've got a lot of different tiles. A lot of different paneling. Oh, we could do... Except I think we did that downstairs, but we could just do sort of a plastery wall. Alright. I honestly... Becky, pick the wallpaper that you like best and we will roll with it, but I like those wallpapers a lot. You know me, I'm always going to go for the crow, but the other one is kind of cool too, and it does sort of fit my whole brother's punk rock aesthetic that he had growing up. With the silly little skulls on them. I'm probably going to mix and match and only do 2 of the walls with the pattern if we go with it. I like that though. I don't know which one I like better. As much as I like the crows, I almost like this one better because it has both the lavender and the blue in it. Maybe we'll go with that. Let me see. We do it like that. And like that. And like that. And like that. And then maybe look at what we've got. Crows are scary. Crows are beautiful and wonderful, and I love my crows. You know how much I love my Poe. But ooh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Yo. Like that. There we go. That gives us some really pretty stuff to work with here. Let me see if anything matches better before I commit to that. I don't think any of these are gonna fit color-wise any better. No, I think I like that. Alright, flooring. Wood, carpet, tile. Oh, we could put tile down. No stone, no masonry, no linoleum. Okay, we could go with a glowing floor or we could go with tile. The glowing floor is so funny. But the tiles are really pretty though too. How does that... Okay, hear me out. We could go like this and kind of make our own. This is kind of what we did downstairs. And it looked really cool. Like that. And then do that in the middle. In fact, I could even do, is it shift or control? I can't remember how to do that. Control F? Yeah. There we go. Like that. Oh, that's kind of neat. I like that. And it goes with the walls pretty well, I think. Not perfectly, but that's okay. It's a floor. Unless we wanted to go darker. I think the darker might actually work better. Yeah, I actually think I like the dark better. And then a nice rug in the middle too. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. That is very cool. Okay. Let's go to lighting before we get too carried away. Take that out. And take that out. And see what we've got for lighting. I like this. That's just fun. I kind of like that. And again, we have the baby blue and the lavender. Oh, and this is perfect for a kid's room. That's very cool. That actually works. I like that. All right, let's look at beds. This is a bigger room. We could probably go with a bigger bed. We'll say this is my brother's room right before he went into the army. And we'll give him a bigger bed. That's kind of cool. And you know what? We're going to give him a desk. Because he did have like a built-in desk. That was right over here by the door. And a chair. Oh, that's very cool. I like that. We're giving my brother a nicer room than he had, and that's fine. Okay, hear me out. This is kind of funny. We can do one of each. We can do... Just pretend that he picked him up at the thrift store or kept one from when he was a kid. That's on brand with my, my household. Ooh. I like that. That is very cool. Put that right above, right near the bed, like the hanging blanket thing. Move that out a little bit. A little bit so the blanket hangs down kind of behind there. Yeah, I like it. And maybe even a little wall shelf. Just kind of above the desk. Just like that. Or above, actually above the desk. There. I like that. Do we have any other good accent tables? No, we'll put that under the window. Just like that. Alright. Do we have a dresser? I like that because it has the pictures on it. What about bookshelves? I'm gonna put that kind of kitty corner right there. Maybe a little chair. Put a little chair over in this corner. Oh, I like that a lot. Don't need a sofa or a love seat. What do we have in miscellaneous? That's cool. I dig it. Okay. Let's go to activities and skills. Ah, a fish tank. Seems very fitting. That is very huge. Maybe we can scale it down. If we scale it down, the plants come out of it. That's not even cool. I would do a fish tank, but that's just not gonna fly. I'll have to call my brother and tell him that in this alternative timeline, he got into meditation. Alright. What do we have in kids' stuff? Oh, we've got a lot of good stuff. Stickers for the walls. I think we need this void critter thing up on this wall to give it some color. And this guy, right about there. And this big old robot's going behind the desk. And now I don't actually like that. We'll find something better. And this guy. The little things in life are the best. Maybe even this one. Right there. Oh, my punk rock brother would totally, probably even still to this day, have this bunny. And it's going behind the chair. And if we're holding on to things from childhood, we're gonna put this lamp right there. and a clock above the dresser. No computers, but we do have a stereo, which is completely in fitting with my brother's room, and it's going up on this because this is not a functional house anyway. No, you're going on there because I said you are. There we go. Stereo right in front of the window. Alright, nothing there, nothing there. Do we have appliances? Oh my god, I could give my brother a mini fridge in his room. He doesn't deserve it. But he does deserve a trash can. This might be the first trash can I've put into this entire house. Decorating the room. Okay. If we're gonna chill out and be zen, then maybe some incense on the desk is a good plan. Not a lot. We'll put some nice little cologne there. Yeah, we do need something from Cozy. Well, we did get the floor from Cozy Bistro. We're gonna put all that from the sports that my brother was never into. Rugs. There we go. That's a nice rug. Or that is so huge. I don't think I want anything that big. I like that little rug. That little rug works well. No, I like the odd shaped one. Anything for the ceiling? No. Sculptures though. Nothing that really is jumping out to me. Window covering. There we go. Just enough. Mirrors? Where would I put it? A mirror behind the bed. I like that. Ooh, that's really pretty. Above the door. That is so pretty. Do have to do something in this closet. I almost forgot about the closet. We'll get to that in a second. That's very cool. This feels like something that would go right about there. That right there. Okay, that's actually very cool. I like that. I can't really see putting too many plants in here. Or actually any. No, I don't think we need any plants. We just need to do something in this closet. And what I was thinking we could do in the closet, since we don't really have any closet-y things, is put the scary wallpaper in there. The crows can go in the closet. Just because that seems perfect. And then we're going to carry over this flooring like that. And then maybe put something interesting in there. A human head. Since we don't have any real closet-y stuff. Put that. Oh, and the scary gnome. Because you always keep your monsters in your closet. It looks ridiculous, and that's why I love this place. Also, I think I'm just going to call it here, because I don't think that we can really put anything else into this attic, because I realize that we have no place to put a door, so it's just going to officially be a attic. So I think that's where we're going to leave it tonight. I've been doing this for a while now. How long have we been streaming? I don't think this is a record for me, but I think it's still doing pretty good. Yeah, 3 hours and 30 minutes. My voice is going. And I have to drive in the snow tomorrow. Hopefully it won't be too much snow, but I do have to do some snow driving tomorrow. So this is my childhood home, redecorated and reimagined. Definitely reimagined. I think we did a fantastic job. I don't know what we're going to be doing next week. We will either be building something else, because I'm kind of enjoying this, doing the packs like we are, and you guys picking the colors and the themes. We could be doing that, or we could be doing Phasmo, or we could be building in World of Warcraft if I get my stuff together. So, no matter what, we will be having a fun time, and I will see you then. Bye!